Hey guys, Troy Sweeney here. Just thought I'd stop by, drop my first video, and say hey. I've got a few ideas for a series to do on pest management. For the last 5 years, I've been a pest management professional in the Council Bluffs, Omaha area. I've seen a lot of things. I've done a lot of work from bed bugs to roaches to ants, all the way down to just a random spider in the basement. There's a lot of things that come in to the mental game of being a pest control technician. And a lot of times, as a consumer, you might not know that your pest control technician is really out there racking their brains sometimes. So I've basically got this generalized idea to break down categories of bugs. I want to do a video on German roaches and give you some information not only about the bugs, but about harborage areas, about areas of the house that they might be hiding in, why they're hiding there, and basically things that you can do to allow your pest control technician to get in, solve the problems, and allow him to get the chemical where they're needed. Most pest control issues are not that hard to solve, but the key is getting the chemical to the bug, stopping that rodent from getting in the foundation. So there's a lot of things that come into play. And a lot of times I will give a tenant or give a landlord or give a homeowner a list of items and things that they can do. But it might not happen. So there's a lot of times I will basically come across a situation that might frustrate me because I gave them a list of A, B, and C, and they didn't do even D. But I want to still put that effort out there to make sure that you know per bug the issues that can come with them, not only being health issues, filth issues, but also what you might be doing to hinder a chemical ability to solve the problem. And there are a lot of things that come into that aspect. When I say harborage areas, it could be something as little as built-up dog hair. It could be something as you dropped a few pieces of dog food behind the fridge. Could be something as much as you've got a lot of garbage just built up in your house. A lot of people are, how do I say, they're on the lazy side. So they really don't care. And as a pest control technician, when I come into a situation to help you solve your issue, I don't care if you don't care. So if you want me to care and to put in the extra effort, you do as well. And when you put in that extra effort, I can tell and I can get a problem solved. And I would almost venture to say that many pest control technicians across the nation are going to feel the same way. When you have a problem, it's your problem. When you have a problem, it's my problem. So if we solve this problem together, or even work at this problem together, it can be fixed. But if you don't do your end, it could take your technician a long time to get this done. And there are many things. So over this series, I want to kind of pinpoint what issues you're having, what issues you might have because of that, and what you can do to mitigate the issues from a common everyday person standpoint. Somebody that, unlike myself or unlike another pest control technician, they're not going to know the ins and outs. A lot of you can probably just look around your house, though, and figure out that's why the bugs are here. But for those of you who can't, who keep a clean home, keep a decent home, keep upkeep, of course, I have been in the field long enough to know that a lived-in home and a dirty home are two different things. Kids, there's a lot of factors, but I'm going to give you the information, or try to give you the information, in a roundabout way that lets you know what you can do to solve your problem. One thing I like to let you know, though, is because I am a small business guy, I always say shop local. If you shop local, you will find somebody from your community, somebody that cares about your community because he probably lives just around the corner from you. If you find somebody in roundabout St. Paul, Minnesota, who travels down to Biloxi, Mississippi, he's not going to know the issues Biloxi, Mississippi may have. He will know issues and problems for Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and there might be a few bugs here and there that do coincide. They live in similar situations. So it might help, but at the same time, I want to give you a generalized, basic information for general bugs and insects, rodents, things that everyone across the country is going to have, things that everyone across the nation is going to deal with at one point or another. And if you have never seen a bug in your house, if you have never had a rodent in your house, this video is probably not for you. The series probably isn't for you. But at the same time, if you haven't had those problems and issues, are you really looking deep enough into your home? It also could be the fact that you do everything that your pest control technician needs. He or she can get in, solve the problem, and you are a first-hand example that it can happen. So just to let you know, if you do want to go over the counter, there are many products out there for the do-it-yourself kind of guy, do-it-yourself kind of lady, but there are restrictions put into these over-the-counter products, so they're not going to be as great as the prescription strength professional chemicals that a pest control technician is going to have. Those chemicals are basically half strength. They might be similar chemical makeups, things like that, but when in doubt, call the professional. And I always want to stress, if you don't call the professional, always read the label. The label is the law. And always look at your state in particular, because what is allowed in my state of Iowa might not be allowed across the river in Nebraska. But also, what I can do at work every day, I may not be able to do in your state, California per se. Well guys, just wanted to let you know that I got the video out now. The series is coming. Bear with me. I am new to technology. I'm not really big on it. I'm more of the old-fashioned type. But I want to put this information out for you. I want to give it to you free of charge. If you want to pay, go ahead. I don't know who you're going to pay or where, but just wanted to let you know that I'll be here. If you have any questions or have any comments, drop them in the bottom. Let me know. And if there's an issue in your specific area, hey, say, how do I deal with this kind of bug? Who can I talk to? And if I can't figure it out, I've got plenty of options. I've got plenty of references, and I got plenty of people that I can talk to. We can figure the problem out. We can figure the issue out. We can even say, hey, go talk to this person. Go talk to this company. So it really depends on you, yourself, and your issue. So that's why I want to help you better your situation. Well, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.